everybody, and welcome back to my channel. It's me, Artist King, back with another video. So guys, I've been thinking about how I can bring you something different. So today, instead of using paint and my famous stencils and my ink pads, I am going to use fabric and a couple magazine images coming down to the end. I decided to experiment with some colorful pieces of fabric and see how that would go. So I choose kind of mainly black and white, and then I added a few splashes of color with different pieces of fabric in there. So that's what I use instead of doing like a mix. Well, this I could say it's kind of a mixed media background, but instead of using the paint, and sometimes I use paper, different color paper, and then I paint over it and all that stuff. So today I just decided to use pieces of fabric. So just check this out while I prepare this background. It was a lot of fun, guys. It was a lot of fun just choosing the fabric and trying to fit it in a little pattern so it looks like a little abstract type thing. There's a combination of all kinds of things in this video. So I had, you see, some Mickey Mouse fabric. I used that. Some polka dots, some stripes. I mean, everything I had. I have like a box full of little fabric pieces that I purchased at Walmart. And just recently I purchased some African print fabric from Amazon. But I haven't used those yet. I decided to experiment with what I already had, the regular styles. I decided to experiment with that, see how it turned out before I use the African print fabric. So there, like I said, I put some splashes of color. So I think I used like orange, I used some red, and kind of a bluish greenish color, just to put a little bit of splash of color from the black and white. So, oh, as I was saying just now, you can buy fabric at Walmart. They sell little squares of different patterns, or you can have the sales clerk measure out bigger pieces if you want. But if you just want like a little square, I can't remember how big the square is. It's not that big. But I think I used to pay like $1 for it. But since COVID hit and every prices seem to be skyrocketing, I have not bought any. So I'm pretty sure it's probably more than $1. And of course you find it in the fabric aisle where the fabric and the flowers and all that kind of stuff is. So I just, like I said, cut up different pieces. Oh, and I forgot I used some yellow. A little bit of yellow polka dot I put in there too. So just check it out for right now. And guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, because that is what helps it to be shown more and for more people to see my videos. So whenever you view my videos and you like them, just give them a thumbs up, please. And if you feel like subscribing, that's always helpful too. I won't say no if you want to subscribe. And you can share if you care to. Share the video with somebody who you know might be interested in this type of artwork or these type of videos. Share if you care to. Okay? And just really enjoy the video. Just take your time, look at it. If you want to come back and look at it again, so you can eventually try and do something on your own. Because like I say it all the time, the goal of my channel is to teach people that you don't have to have a lot of expensive stuff to do art, and you can create art with just about anything. All it takes is for you to start. I'm telling you, years ago when I started, I never thought I would be doing things like this. But I started and I kept going. I kept learning. I watched videos. I went to museums and looked at art, and I did a couple of art shows where they featured my art. And I even had my art displayed at our public library in this little tiny town that I live in. So, sometimes you gotta get out there, and I need to get out there more. But just when I was about to do that, COVID hit. and I had to kind of stop doing a lot of things that had planned to do. And as you all know, COVID is still giving, doing all kinds of crazy stuff. And I have not ventured out to do anything on my own as yet. But I'm hoping and praying that at some point in time, we're not in the situation we're in right now, and people can move around without still being fearful of getting of contracting COVID. So, okay, so there you see a lot of different patterns covering up the thing. And what I use here was, I have a big roll of canvas with that. I think it's been primed with gesso. So I cut a piece. I don't know the measurements. I just cut it to what I thought I wanted it to be. And I used that as the background. And I didn't put any more gesso on it. I just started using regular paper glue. That's what I'm using today because I'm almost out of my medium, that white medium thing. The word just can't come to me right now. But I normally use that, but I think I need to go get me another tube of it at Walmart or one of those stores. So in the meantime, I used paper glue, like a glue stick. And it worked pretty well because sometimes, like when I use the paint to do this part of the piece, the paper or whatever I'm using gets wet and soggy, and it kind of doesn't, the stuff I can't lay the stuff real smooth on it. So I think this using the fabric was a good idea. So I'm probably gonna be trying a few more of these in the coming weeks. Just pairing it up with something else, whatever I can think of to switch it up a little bit, because I don't want you guys to get bored. So I switch it up every now and then so you can see. So you can see, so just so you could try different things and see how different things come out. So, okay, so I'm almost done with this part of it. See, and I used some red and white polka dots, some orange, some blue. I thought it was green, but it's blue. Just to fill in the little blanks and the little crevices and stuff. Yeah, and I had that was like a basketball thing. With basketballs on it. I thought I'd use that. So see, I finished through the whole thing. So now I have an image of a lady holding a pocketbook. You'll see it when I turn it over and stick it. There you go. I use that, and then I've been cutting out different words and different sayings and stuff from magazines that I find, and some of the people that know me, they bring me old magazines that they were going to toss, and I'm able to get images and stuff from there. So that's what I did there, and I found a few little words, just one word, or maybe like a saying or something. See, and this is the bad thing about doing a bigger canvas because I always end up having trouble showing. So it says get up and push forward, time to shine, things like that. So what I did with this piece when I got done, I took it to my office and I stuck it on the wall. Because sometimes I have to talk to people who might be upset, depending on what day it is and what's going on in the office or in their lives. And they come to my office for some type of counseling. So it's always like an icebreaker. I have my art on the walls of my office. And it helps because a lot of times people look at it and say, hey, I like that. And that's how I get them to talking and opening up. So I'm at the end of the video, guys. So this is what the end product look like. So I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. My new subscribers, keep coming back, keep spreading the word, and I will see you on my next video. Okay, bye now.